Hello, I'm Marnell from Mimi's Keepsakes. I am here today with the first project for the Christmas swap 2022 that Beth from Yes I Made It Myself and Mimi's Keepsakes are hosting again. We did a fall swap and it was lots of fun. So please, if you want to participate, you can sign up between now and the 30th, and on the 1st of December you will receive your swap partner's email, and the two of you can decide what you want to do for your swap items, and it needs to be mailed out sooner rather than later, because all of you know how it goes in over Christmas time. The post office is overwhelmed and they can only do so much. So remember to send out if you participate, to send out your mail, your item early enough so it would be received by your partner before the 25th, because on the 25th we will announce the winners. And if you want to participate to receive the prize, you need to share your projects on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and use hashtag Christmas swap. It's a tongue tie. Christmas swap 2022. Okay, so this is the project we're making today. It's just a quick and easy and very cheap project, and I kept it easy. You can make this actually way more elaborate. I used one page of 12 by 12 paper. Double-sided would be the best, and the thicker scrapbook paper works the best for this project. I used Roxy Creations Christmas kit number 3, I think it's her new kit, and so it has 2 pockets. And then it's a trifold, so it opened like this, almost like those paddy wallets, but it has a double pocket in the wallet. And anyway, so it's just stuffed with things that the recipient can use. I added some vintage ephemera in here just so they can use that whenever. It doesn't have to be for Christmas, but if you like this would be perfect. You can just, when you're doing your December daily, just take a tag out and use it in your journal. Anyway, so let's go ahead and I'll show you how to make this. And remember, if you want to participate, sign up via email. The email addresses is in my description box. And so let's go ahead and make this. We're going to make this project. It's really simple, and I try to keep it as simple as possible. So first of all, you need to cut 2 inches off the bottom. This is 12 by 12 paper. You can make this with 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper. I'm going to cut 2 inches off the bottom. And because it is thicker scrapbook paper, I am going to score it and not just fold it. So let's see, this would be the bottom pocket. So I want to score it. So now it is 12 by 10 because I cut the 2 inches off on the bottom. And let's score it at 5. That would make the other bottom pocket, and then in here we're gonna score it at 4 and 8 because we want to divide it in 3. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is ideally double-sided scrapbook paper. That would have been the best to use, but I didn't have any scrapbook double-sided paper. And or you can print if you have a large scale printer, or you can maybe make it a smaller pocket. I wanted something a little bit bigger because I do want to send enough ephemera for the participant to be able to use in either this year's December daily or for next year. And I'm going to can see. I need to cut it. I'm just tearing this up because I want to back my paper on this side just because it's not double-sided. I just tore up a piece that was 17 by 11 that I coffee dyed for my bigger journals. Whenever I see the bigger papers in the thrift store, I always buy it and I dye it because, I don't know, when you're using the vintage book covers, you sometimes need bigger pages, like the Christmas journal that I'm currently working on. I am still working on that. I know I'm getting sidetracked, and but it is still in the works, even though you guys might feel that you have lost track of what we've done. So anyway, I'm just trying to get rid. I have some air bubbles in here. So of course, if you don't have double-sided paper, you can use, like I did here, just coffee stained paper. You can use inks and color the back of your scrapbook paper. You know, there's lots of different things. You can collage the back. I'm just trying to make it a easy and fast you know, project to show you guys quickly on the video, but yeah, you can definitely make this more elaborate. I'm going to use bundled sage and just do some stenciling on the back. I kind of feel a little overwhelmed and crazy at the moment. It just feels like Christmas arrived way too fast. And I am not prepared at all. But yeah, what's new? Anyway, I'm just adding some interest in the back. And I'm thinking, because it's Christmas, let's add a little bit of gold. And I'm just doing this because before I do anything else, because it's just easier than when I have everything already to go. And I just wanna add some gold in here, and I'm not even trying to align. I'm just, or even concentrate on the, just want some gold in here. Anyway, so this is one way you can decorate your back of your scrapbook paper if you don't have double-sided papers. I think that's enough. So now we're gonna do the folds. So this folds up to form a pocket. What did I do with my bone folder? And then this folds in. And then this one will fold in. And that would form your pockets. And then this one will be glued on top and then sewn. So I'm gonna glue this quickly. There's my glue. Oh, and there's my bone folder too. I am telling you guys, I just feel like I'm not prepared for Christmas at all. And why does the glue not want to work again? Okay, there. So you're going to glue in the middle. I'm going to do it this way, that I know I'm not going too far with my glue. And then here, let's see what I'm doing. Sorry, here again. Maybe I'll just do the fabric tag. I don't know. That's very frustrating about the art glitter glue. Sometimes I find, especially when it's colder, it is just not runny enough, and it keeps sticking in, you know, it doesn't want to come out of the bottle. So anyway, so we're gonna glue that. And now that I found my bone folder, let's just do that quickly. Okay. And then this will be glued on as well on 3 sides, there and the bottom, to form another smaller pocket. And then I'm just going to put some glue in here. So this is exactly what you'll do if you're not going to sew. I am going to sew around just for decorative reasons, and because this paper with the glitter on it, it's really hard where the glitter is for the glue to stick. So I did the sewing beforehand again to save some time, and I'll quickly show you what I do. And I mean, you've probably seen this before with other people, but I don't tie knots in when I'm sewing. I just add a dab of glue, and that will stop it from fraying, and then you don't have knots or, you know, those pieces of threads sticking up when you want them to lie flat. And if you like the threads hanging, then obviously that you can do that too. I'm just gonna do it in this corner and over here, and then cut my threads. And over on the bottom. And I just dab the excess glue off. Then you obviously have sticky fingers. So that's your pocket. And it's as easy as that. I mean, you can make, because I felt like, you know, sending happy mail out in Christmas can be very overwhelming, because if you're like me, there's lots of stuff to do. And as you can see, I didn't decorate the back of this one. I should have done that first. But anyway, you learn. But so this is a fast and quick, and it's flat enough to just mail. It's a very quick project, and now it's done. Now all you need to do is decorate it. So let's start stuffing the pockets. I have this card, but it's too big and it's torn on the bottom anyway. So let's do this. See if it fits in now. Yeah, that's better. Maybe I should decorate the front first and decide what I want to do on the front. I'm gonna make this my front. And as you can see, I added some lace on there as well, just for extra decoration. So let's just see if we can find an image for the front. That we can add to, let's see what I have here. Maybe this. Do we not want blue in there and just stick with the reds and the greens? Now let's do that. So I have these tags. They're from Roxy Creations. Oh, I like that on there. This one says Merry Christmas. Let's do this one. And I'm gonna cut the tag shape off, just because I kind of want it to be like a journaling cover. And I am thinking, I have some glitter here, and let's just add that Oh, I think this one didn't want to work the other day. I think it's old and done. I've had them for a very long time. So I'm just gonna add some glitter here on Merry Christmas. And that was too blobby. Okay. I don't want a lot of glitter, because I still want to be able to read that it says Merry Christmas. Okay. And let's add some gold on here as well. And then of course now I have to let this sit to dry because I added the glitter, but at least I have decided what I want to do with my front. And again, it doesn't have to take forever. It can be like this was fairly quick. It's a printable, or you can do fussy cuts from books or images from art books. It can be easy and fast. I'm going to leave that to dry, and let's see if we want to do something. And of course let's start stuffing the pockets now, and then I can just glue that on the front and we can add a ribbon. So let's add this in there, and I'm not even going to decorate this, and I'll tell you why. I have other vintage ephemera pieces that I'm not going to decorate, because this can be, if you don't want to use it for Christmas, this can be used later in the year as well. So I'm not going to decorate it. And this is a more fragile invoice that we got from Mike. And I just need to get it in there without tearing it. There, it's in. I have some vintage pieces in there, and then these tags are so cute. No, Santa. And of course I can add, I'll probably add tag toppers to these for sure, to decorate that up. And I need something in the back. This is too wide. Let's see. Let's use this one. It's a vintage postcard. Yes, I do like that. And shall we add more tags? Maybe a tag in the back there. No, but then you can't see the red anymore. My invoice, but I think that's okay. I was thinking I want to see it, but it's okay, we don't have to. Okay, and then let's stuff the fronts with smaller pieces. So I have these nabob coupons. Where do I want it in? Maybe I don't want the Santa because his face kind of disappears there. Let's do Santa on the outer pockets and the Christmas tree in the front one. I have some of these nabob coupons. Let's add that in there. And what do you call those smoke things? Now I can't remember. And let's see, I have this little pocket. Let's see if it fits in here. So you're just stuffing your pockets with things that you think the recipient will be able to use. And mine is Christmas themed, but I'm adding things in there as well that they can use after Christmas. There's a couple of other, I don't want the blue. Let's add another tag here in the back. That one kind of disappears as well. Okay, maybe that's enough for now. All these tags are from Roxy Creations. I think it's Christmas ephemera number 3. So that's your pocket. I'm going to add some tag toppers, but we'll not go into that today. And then I'm going to see, now it's kind of stuffed, but it's still good enough to go in a envelope mail. And I'm just going to glue this on the front, and you can add pockets on the back. But if you simply want to do, you know, go for the cheaper mailing option and try to just send an envelope, you know, keep in mind that you should not stuff it too much. Maybe mine's already stuffed too much, I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty simple, fast. And then let's see, let's add some sari silk. I have this beautiful gold color, and I didn't iron it, just gonna keep it the way it is. Fold over my pocket. Oh, that needs to be on the front. And let's just wrap it around. And then this again can be used whenever, you know, the sari silk, the person who receives it can use it as tag toppers, or, you know, whatever they think is necessary. And there's your little happy mail, made and ready to go, and it's still flat enough to go into just regular mail. The bow might give you problems, but if you don't, when I mail it, I might just, because I'm going to put it in an envelope, I'll just not tie a bow and just send it out like that, so the bow doesn't add bulk as well. But for now, I'll tie the bow because it looks pretty. So that's our first idea project for the Christmas Swap 2022. I try to keep it simple, and maybe we'll do a little bit more elaborate next time, but it's a beginning. And if you feel you don't have enough time, but you do want to send out a little something for some of your pen pals over Christmas, I think this is fast, easy, and a cheap way to send some joy over to somebody else. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. And remember, to sign up, I'll leave the email addresses in the comments, to sign up before the 30th to participate in this swap. Thank you. Bye.